Hi, boys and girls. Now that we've watched the videos about parts of a plant and a pumpkin growing, I wanted to show you a picture of what this looks like. So for a plant life cycle, we start by planting a seed in the ground or in the dirt. And then we will see that the bean is sprouting. And this is something that we would love to do with you guys at school. We love doing this with even like a lima bean. And you can put it in a plastic baggie with a moist paper towel and you can watch it grow if you tape it into the window. So that's something that you could do if you have that at home. But it's so fun to watch the seeds start to open up and you can see a little sprout and that will turn into the roots and the stem grows up and the roots grow down. And I just love how God creates all of these things for us to enjoy. And with the plant life cycle inside, once the plant grows up, there are beans inside of the pods that grow, and then those beans can be planted to make another bean plant. So that's very cool how God creates it to work like that. And so you can talk about this as a family if you want to talk about which is the bean and the pods and sprouts and roots. You can pause the video and talk about those. But right now we are going to go over to do our Scholastic Magazine today. So it says, would you munch a plant for lunch? Animals think plant parts are yummy. What part of the plant is this giraffe eating? And boys and girls, you can tell your parents what part of the plant you think that this giraffe is eating. But you'll also know that when you think about eating plants, we eat a lot of plants as people too. Munch, munch, plant parts for lunch. Munch, munch, plant parts for lunch. This panda eats a stem. Munch, munch, plant parts for lunch. The donkey eats a root. And I always think it's so interesting that the carrot is actually the root. So you eat roots when you eat carrots. Munch, 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 plant parts for lunch. This koala eats a leaf. Munch, 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 plant parts for lunch. This rabbit eats a flower. And so you can talk with your family about what parts these arrows are pointing to, the parts of a sunflower. And then this is a little math activity, graph the garden. Count the vegetables growing in the garden. And so you can talk about this with your family about how many of each vegetable are growing in the garden. And then you can also talk about with your families about what kinds of foods you eat the leaves, what kinds of foods you eat the roots, and what ones you eat the stems or the flowers or the fruit that grows on them. So I hope that you have fun doing that. Have a great day.